Hello, good people. I am Crystal Keys, and welcome to Workplace Keys to Success, a channel that brings you an unfiltered, no-nonsense approach to surviving workplace bullying. Our title today is in the form of a question. Is my boss a narcissist? The dangerous influence of power has been studied through the years, yet narcissistic tendencies responsible for the impacts remain vague. There is supposedly a negative connection between workplace bullying and narcissistic leaders. This poses the question, is my boss a narcissist? Well, before we proceed, I want to remind you to subscribe and like and share your experiences below kindly. Share your successful strategies. Let's help others overcome workplace bullying. The behavior of a leader influences job satisfaction, job performance, and the employee's well-being. Multiple research reflects the motivation of misconduct by narcissistic leaders within the workplace. As well, the negative effect of narcissism on employees has been upheld by an enormous number of experimental investigations, raising the absence of trust and honesty, developing a counterproductive working environment, and decreasing employee job satisfaction and performance. Is my boss a narcissist? Well, as laypersons, we cannot diagnose an individual with narcissistic disorder, but we are intelligent and aware of narcissistic tendencies. So let's begin with the signs of a narcissistic boss, and this will help, if anything, to know how to navigate in and out of different situations that may arise in the workplace. So grab a pen. I'm going to share with you some characteristics, and the first one is self-centered. Narcissistic leaders are always thinking about themselves. They focus on getting their way and their needs to be met. They ignore the needs of others. They talk about themselves always. They have to be the center of attention and do not celebrate others. The second one is arrogant. Narcissistic leaders are materialistic. They flaunt their wealth or anything they have. They have a grandiose and arrogant demeanor, and their self-perception of importance is skewed. The third one, they're disloyal and dishonest. Narcissistic leaders have favorites whom they mine and use, and then they replace when they no longer need them. Isn't that sad? Yeah. They divide and conquer while setting individuals against one another with fabricated misunderstandings. They're divisive. They give broken promises, hanging carrots like a promotion. You do this and you're bound to get an advancement, a pay increase, etc. Number 4, they're unfriendly. Narcissistic leaders do not have mood balance and are very transactional. They will use charisma only for manipulation. They do not like to collaborate unless they are in charge or there is a promise of the spotlight. They lack genuine connection with others. The fifth one, they're delusional. Narcissistic leaders are obsessed with fame, power, and success, especially in others' domination and demise. The sixth one, they're very envious. Narcissistic leaders are jealous and envious of others' intelligence, cars, discipline, experience. They're envious of genuine individuals. They are extremely jealous and controlling in relationships, including workplace relationships. Number 7, they're manipulative and controlling. Narcissistic leaders empathize. However, they destructively use empathy to manipulate, control, and abuse. They love to control, manipulating, lying, and exploiting others. The 8th one is sense of entitlement. Narcissistic leaders feel they are better than or deserve more than individuals. 9, they're know-it-alls. Narcissistic leaders believe they are always right. That's why they're always talking. They have a difficult time admitting when they are wrong. Other individuals cannot do anything right. Have you ever been on a team like that? Like no one can do anything right but that narcissistic leader. They usually carry a condescending, annoying tone and demeanor. They typically take over in meetings and have to have the last word. Number 10, gaslight. Narcissistic leaders gaslight and distort conversations. They cast doubt on a targeted individual or group, evoking cognitive dissonance and other changes, including low self-esteem to that target. Number 11, they have difficulty accepting feedback. Narcissistic leaders exhibit adverse reactions to constructive criticism. Additionally, a narcissist becomes more aggressive when criticized. They can't handle criticism or being questioned. They are quick-tempered with feelings of hurt and anger when criticized. They feel wronged by others often. They appear wounded and innocent with vulnerability and humility. Woe is me. So they're easy to anger, full of rage when questioned or challenged. Number 12, they have a strong need for admiration. Narcissistic leaders demand respect but rarely give it. They demand praise and validation always. They expect personal recognition and everything goes well. Oh, it's fine. But when something goes wrong, they are quick to blame the mistake on others. They look for admiration and approval all the time. Number 13, they're fake. Narcissistic leaders are known for treating everyone else better than the individuals closest to them. They are concerned with how they look in the public eye instead of their own team or department. Number 14, they're unaccountable. Narcissistic leaders run from confrontation. They do not want to take responsibility for their part in anything. They will distract the focus from them to avoid taking responsibility. They are loose and non-accountable. No control over themselves, but love to control others. They often do not own their decisions and actions and blame everyone else for the consequences. Number 15, they are demanding. Narcissistic leaders micromanage, making unreasonable demands, forgetting or changing decisions and plans, creating confusion, more work, more barriers. Well, these are just a few of the characteristics of a narcissistic leader. So hopefully I've provided some information just to help you navigate within the workplace. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. But hopefully I've offered something that can help you. We can stay connected. How can we do that? By you subscribing, and please like. Subscribing will allow for you to get notifications on a weekly basis, new content on a weekly basis. Well, thank you for tuning in and have a great work week.